Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jason.
I'm Julie.
And we're Destination Full Time. And today we're going to talk about the versatility of a toy hauler. We chose a toy hauler really for the purpose of the toy box here in the back. And that's because we have to have separate space as we work remote. The biggest function of this toy box is really, it is Julie's office. I mean, 99% of the time, that's how it's set up. Now, it is versatile because we can set it up in other ways.
Yes, it is a dining room, it's a guest suite, it's a laundry room, and as you saw from the prior video, it's also a mud room.
So today we're going to show you the different modes of the toy box and how we break it down and how we set it up.
That's right, let's go.
So the first thing we have to do is tear down the office in order to start breaking down the toy box. So we'll just start that right now. We use this tote to put everything in as far as what's on Julie's desk. Julie's a little old school with staplers and tape.
Hey, I use that sometimes. Tell them about how we almost made this permanent, but we didn't as far as desks go.
Yeah, we saw on some channels how they converted this into really a full-time office type setup by taking out the couches and just building tables on top. We decided not to do that because we really can't both work in the same room anyway. We added this light because we wanted a little bit of extra light underneath for the office. So we just put a little screw hook in the top, and then we just hook this lamp up to it, and then it also functions as a dining room lamp when we get the dining room set up. This is our wise back that we talked about in another video. It just hangs right back here, but of course while we're lowering the couches and the bed, we can't have it hanging on the wall. Okay, so to lower the bed we have to push the button down and up, and so we'll hit the button. Always just check and make sure nothing's in the way. It's gonna clear everything. In order to actually use this as a dining room, we have to actually raise this back up, unlock the top bed, and bring it down so we can get the table that's stowed up above. So we're not going to put sheets on this bed and actually make it up as a bed, but we certainly could if we needed to. Again, this bedroom or guest suite function could actually work for multiple people. You could sleep 4 people back here comfortably.
Or a lot of kids.
I'm 6'1", plenty of room. Plenty of room. I wouldn't say that the bottom one is as comfortable as the top one, but you absolutely could sleep people.
A lot of people put foam over the bottom just so that it's more comfortable, I've noticed.
Yeah, I'd say if you were going to sleep here for any time, you probably would want to. But a kid, they can sleep on the ground. So the RV came with a metal ladder that you could hook to the edge here and crawl up. But we put that in storage because we don't need that ladder that often because we don't really have a lot of sleepovers. And we use this ladder here. It serves the same purpose. And we also need this ladder sometimes to get into the top cabinets in the kitchen because, as you saw in our last video, they're really, really tall. So, if your guests want some entertainment because you're just boring, they can come back here and there's a TV mounted up in the ceiling. You can pull this strap off and it lowers down to about this level. But if you were laying in this top bed, you probably want it exactly where it is. And that is your entertainment in your bedroom, guest suite. So now we're gonna put it in the dining room mode. We're kicking our guest out of the guest suite and we're putting it in dining room mode. So to do that, we're gonna use the top of this for a little storage because, you know, we usually have this set up as Julie's office, which requires us to move this table that we kind of stashed over here in the corner. But we're gonna move that out of the way and put it up here on top. Put our ladder back where it usually goes.
But now if we had someone staying over that we also use the dining room, we might just put that in the back of the truck or something, the table.
Whatever you'd like to do, you can certainly do. So, to raise it up, we're gonna have to flip these little latches down. And that will allow us to raise the bed all the way up to the ceiling, lock it into position, and then drop back down the couches to set up the dining room. So in case you didn't know, this system is actually called the Happy Jack system. I'm not really sure why it's called that. I guess because if you can use it as a bedroom and as a dining room, it makes you happy. But anyway, it's a Happy Jack system. And now we've locked our bed in the upright position and we can start dropping the couch down. What I usually do is right about here, I'll put these support legs out. That way I don't have to crawl underneath anything. That's going to be for the couch. You can also set those up in bed mode as well. and these flip up. They're actually really comfortable. But as you can tell, this isn't quite a dining room yet, so we have to put a table in. So again, the table that we stowed up on top is Julie's desk, but the one that we removed prior to that is our dining room table. And to use the dining room table, we have to install these 3 legs. So they go right into these holes. And we grab our table. And we see if we can get this right the first time. And we never do. Off, missed it as usual. And we just line those up with the holes on the bottom of the table. There you have it. Now we have our dining room. Now I'm ready to eat. So you saw that we took down our overhead light when we broke down the office. Now we're going to put it right back up. We just kind of loop it around like that. Plug it in. Turn it on. Now we're really ready for something to eat. Come on, join me. So guys, that shows the versatility of a toy hauler and a toy box. And you know, again, Julie uses this 99% of the time as her office. Again, we've showed you the guest suite functionality. We've showed you the dining room functionality. In our last video, we showed you the washer dryer combo, so that's our laundry room. And again, in our last video, we showed you how we usually use the back door of the toy hauler because it has these nice rubber floors, and if you were tracking mud or dirt in, it's way better to get that back here instead of the nicer flooring that's through the rest of the coach. But again, that's really all I have to share as far as the versatility of the toy box. Julie, do you have anything to add?
Well, I would say that this is a really nice table that you can use to play cards with your friends, or you can have a nice meal, and you could probably sit at least 4 comfortably. Sometimes I know we've squeezed in 6 when we've played cards before, so that's been fun. But or you could even put a chair. You can use the desk chair or a bar stool, but since we have the desk chair, you could wheel that over, and you could have another spot for someone to sit down. I will say that this room works really well for us and how we use it. But I do know a lot of families choose to use this for other reasons. They either use it, I've seen some use this as a master bedroom for the parents and turn the master into like a bunk room. I know some have the kids sleep in here, that's their bedroom, but it's the versatility is what we love about this room, and being able to have the extra bathroom is a big feature. To have 2 bathrooms, I know our daughter really likes that feature. But we think this is just great overall for our family and everything that we need to be able to use it for. So we love it. Yeah, again, this is a Grand Design Momentum 351M. There's different configurations of toy haulers and toy box sizes. Some of them are almost double the size of this, and I think they're getting bigger and bigger every year. This one is the 11-foot toy box, so relatively small compared to some of the triple axle toy haulers. For us, this works really good. We wanted to stay as small and as short as possible, so for us, this toy box gives us all the versatility, all the things that we wanted. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit about how we use our toy box configuration and our toy hauler. Again, we have a Grand Design Momentum 351M, and please remember to like and subscribe to our video. Hit the notification button so you'll get notified when we make another video. But again, that's all we have for you this week. Make sure you join us next week. Thanks for watching.
Hey y'all, so I heard that you wanted to know what my bunk looks like. So this is what it looks like when I'm not in it. It's very long. If I can climb up in here, as my mom says, I'm small, so it's easy. So behind me, this is all of the shelves that I keep my extra stuff. And then I can flip the camera and you can see how much room I have. It's super wide, it's super long, so I never feel like I'm cramped. And the ceiling is actually pretty high for me. So, yeah.